This is my baby snapping turtle, common snapping turtle Murdeface, named after the bass player from Death Clock in the cartoon Metalocalypse. It's a Murdeface. Right now I just have him in a 10-gallon tank. I never really planned on getting him. I live in New Jersey, so it's illegal to buy or sell turtles, but I work in a pet store, and some guy had found him when he was just a little bit bigger than a quarter, and wanted to give him to his 5-year-old son as a pet, and wanted to know what he needed to buy for him. When I told him it was a snapping turtle, he didn't want him anymore, so I took him home and housed him in this tank, and he's been with me ever since. I did recently just have to give him bigger stones, because the ones I had in there before were getting big enough or small enough for him to swallow as he got older. He's gotten big pretty quickly. I also had to get him a new filter recently too, because the one I had was noisy, and it also didn't really keep his water clean as he got older and ate more too. So this one seems to be working out a little better. It's Acleon Quiet Flow internal power filter model AT30 for aquariums up to 30 gallons. So it's a lot more powerful, especially considering it's not even full 10-gallon tank water-wise, but it keeps it nice and clean, or it has so far. I'm going to move his little rock so you can see him better. See? It's pretty good size compared to when I got him. Like I said, he was just a little bigger than a quarter. He's not too ferocious. I'd usually take him out about once a week to scrub the algae off his shell with a little toothbrush, give him a nice bath, and then put some lotion on his shell, some turtle shell lotion. Snapping turtles really don't need a heat lamp because they like it a little on the colder side, around 65, 68, 70 degrees. So I just have a UV bulb right here, and that's sufficient for him. He normally stays buried most of the time with his head just poking out, waiting for food. And I had these rocks set up in a nice, orderly fashion, but he just sets it up the way he wants. And that's Murderface for you. He'll get enormously huge one day, and hopefully I'll have room to house him. Otherwise, I'll have to find a sanctuary reserve that'll take him, but that won't be for about 20 years or so. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. In the meantime, he's a nice, happy, healthy turtle. I feed him mealworms, turtle pellets, freeze-dried shrimp, all this kind of stuff here. Dust the mealworms with Reptivite. Put the Nutrifin Turtle Clean in his water once a week, just like a nitrifying bacteria that keeps the water a little cleaner. Do a water change once a week as well for him, because turtles get very dirty. If anyone of you has ever had a turtle, you know how messy eaters they are and messy poopers. So water changes are a must frequently with turtles, at least once a week. Otherwise, you can get some fungal infections. Even though snappers are pretty hardy, they're still susceptible to disease like any other turtle. But all in all, he's pretty easy to take care of, cool pet, and he hasn't bitten me yet. He's only tried to once or twice when I was scrubbing his shell, and I think it was my fault because I probably scrubbed him a little too hard, and he didn't like it. Otherwise, he lets me do it, and he actually kind of enjoys it, from what I can tell. So, that's Murderface.